Hello guys, welcome back into today's crypto technical analysis. Today we'll do, as usual, a multiple time frame analysis for BTC and Ethereum. Also, we're going to look at the DXY price action. However, before we start, if you guys are learning and enjoying from the contents, do not forget to like the video, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe and activate the bell so you do not miss the accurate market updates. Let's have a look at the important levels based on a session volume. Now, as I said in the last week's video, that 23,200, this was our next point of control, and we will take this next point of control, and the next one is going to be 20,900, and 21,100 is going to be the next point of control. However, in between, as soon as we saw the dump, we are printing another next point of control. As you can see, this is the local one, which is going to be $22,600 and $700. However, we will do a further analysis on that. At the moment, we've got this, as well as the important level is going to be $20,900 and $21,100 are important, the local next point of controls. Moving on, 20,000 is extremely important, the local higher time frame support. However, the resistance is going to be, as I keep mentioning, 33,500 all the way up to $34,000. Without claiming these levels, it's going to be early to talk about, to go back to this range, which we stuck and we had a fake out based on a daily time frame. As soon as we lost 60,000, 59,500, retested it on the daily first leg down. That was a single resistance that we had. That was your second, and then the last exit level based on a single resistance, $52,000 and $48,000. And since then, as I said, based on a higher time frame, once we lost $60,000, we saw massive dump, which is a 70, nearly 5%, and then with the current price action, 62. However, breaking 19,200 and $20,000, that was over 65% pump in the market. At the same time, if you're going to calculate between 52 and 48, that will give you $50,000. We saw another massive dump, which is nearly 70% with an exit level based on a daily time frame. We saw 60% dump in the market. Moving on to a daily time frame. Based on a daily time frame, 19,500, as I said, 20,000 was extremely important in order to avoid the fake out, and we had a full bullish setup, a bit of stuck on here, 618, and then the last resistance, as I said, the local resistance is going to be $24,000 exactly. With an SFP, we took the $24,000, as you can see, and then based on the Renko chart, I also mentioned a few times via Twitter, 24,000 is strong resistance, and then Renko chart started showing a weakness, and we saw decent dump in the market. As you can see from the daily, 19,200, $19,000, we saw massive pump, 25% pump. However, as soon as we lost $24,000 based on the Renko chart, we saw another 10% dump in the market, and we're not done yet. And if you're doing a leverage, you do the maths for yourself. The resistance levels are extremely important. 23,000 based on a higher time frame, and 20,000, 20,200 is going to be extremely important on the daily time frame. If we're going to break this one based on a lower mid time frame as well, we will have a continuation of 25,000 and further up. However, it's slightly early for us to talk about it. We have to keep an eye on to the support levels based on a mid and higher time frame. Moving on with the ETH analysis. On the 10th of January, we were expecting a little bit of pullback, and we entered into the game and we had this setup. We cleared all the target levels, Fibonacci levels, as well as we came to the last level, which was a daily time frame. Without claiming the daily time frame, as I mentioned, that it's going to be early for us to talk about 1750 all the way up to 1900. However, as you can see, perfect rejection. I showed via Twitter that the Renko chart started showing a weakness, and we saw decent dump in the market. At the moment, Ethereum is trying to enter into this resistance. However, it looks a bit strong in here. For ETH, lower time frames are heavily under the bear's control. As soon as we held this daily and we started pumping all the way up to this level, and in the first place, 1580 is going to be important. Without claiming this level, it's going to be early for us to talk about the trend change based on the 2-hour, 4-hour time frames. And this level at the moment is very strong for ETH. As soon as we exited from the daily, we do not have a trend change at this stage. So as you can see, on the 10th of January, I mentioned that, and we cleared all the target levels, including these fib levels as well. And as soon as we reached to the daily, we started dumping. As I mentioned, that the Renko chart started showing a weakness, and we saw massive 26% spot profit. And since I called that top, which was on the daily, and we saw from the 0.618 all the way up to this daily level, we saw 10 to 12% dump in the market. And if you're doing a leverage, you do the math for yourself. Before we do a further analysis, if you want to learn all these technical analysis, what I'm showing, and if you want to become an independent professional trader, or you're interested in the institutional trading system, you can message me via Telegram at Magnate Eth. And 101 Intense Masterclass is available, where you're going to learn how to become profitable and professional trader in the market. And it only takes you 10 hours to master this all. And during the course, you will learn day trading, scalping, swing, and as well as the long-term as an investor trading systems. Moving on with DXY analysis, dollar index. We're following the current chart since last year, October. So as you can see, that was a target level that I mentioned. And we took this level with an SFP that you cleared this low, which was a June 2020 low. And I'm expecting as soon as we stayed above this level, as you can see, we're just trying to stay above upper line of this support, which is 102.8 level. So this daily level is going to be the first target level all the way. I'm expecting the price to come in this box. That's going to be 106 point plus. So this is the plan, and as soon as we come here, we will do a further analysis. However, my ultimate target in the midterm is going to be 98 and 99 levels. However, we'll do a further analysis once we're going to reach to the target. Moving on to BTC 4-hour time frame. BTC on the 4-hour time frame, as soon as we lost this level, 4-hour time frame went heavily under the bearish control, and at the moment testing the local resistance that's going to be that I mentioned in the last video as well and posted via Twitter. This level that, as you can see, that was acting as a support. Now I'm expecting this level to act as a resistance, and at the moment 4-hour, 2-hour time frames are heavily under the bearish control, and I'm expecting a rejection from this level. However, we've got lower level, which is an extremely important level that's going to be around, as I said, confluence with a next point of control, $20,900 all the way up to $21,100. And with a further analysis, once we're going to reach to the target level, scalping started at around below 16,500. And then as soon as we broke $17,000, we had a swing setup. Once we broke 19,000 and 19,200, that provided a long setup based on a higher time frame. So since then, we saw a massive 45% pump in the market. And as soon as we reached $24,000 cleared with an SFP, we did further analysis. Renko started printing a double top, which is a not good sign. And as I said, the bulls are exhausted, and we saw another decent dump in the market, which gave us, as you can see, nearly 11%, over 10% dump in the market. And if you're doing a leverage, you do the math for yourself. So this is the important level that you have to keep an eye on. And I'm expecting the first place to come all the way up to this $20,900 and $21,100. And this is an important level. As you can see, we didn't reach to our target yet. And the lower time frames, as I said, heavily under the bearish control, and I'm not going to cover 1 hour as well as the 2-hour time frames. This is the level that you have to keep an eye on, and I'm expecting a rejection to come all the way up to this to clear 20,900 with a next point of control. The levels are clear, play level to level, and we came to an end of this episode. If you guys enjoyed it, do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.